Do you ever wonder why some people seem to catch every sniffle, every cough, and constantly battle with feeling under the weather, especially as the years go by, while others, like me, seem to sail through flu season after flu season, rarely getting so much as a common cold? It's a frustrating reality for many, isn't it? That nagging worry about staying healthy, the fear of missing out on life's joys because you're constantly feeling run down or just plain unwell. You might think it's just luck, or maybe some secret genetic advantage. But I promise you, it's not. For the last 30 years, since I was in my mid-30s, I've managed to largely stay free from the sniffles, the aches, and the general misery that seems to plague so many, especially as we get a little older. I'm over 65 now, and I can genuinely say that I've never been seriously sick in decades. It's not a miracle. It's not about expensive supplements, and it's certainly not about deprivation. It all comes down to 5 incredibly simple habits that have become a natural part of my daily life. These aren't complicated routines, but rather small, consistent choices that build up over time to create a powerful shield for your health. In this video, we're going to explore these 5 simple, yet profound habits that have made such a difference for me, helping to build a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a more vibrant life. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about how connected all of this really is. Let's dive right into the first habit, which is something many of us often overlook. Even though it's fundamental to our well-being, prioritizing quality sleep. You know, when we were younger, sleep often felt like a luxury, something we could skimp on without immediate consequence. But as we age, its importance becomes undeniable. It's not just about feeling rested. It's about allowing your body to repair, your mind to consolidate memories, and most crucially for our topic today, your immune system to recharge and strengthen itself. Think about it when you don't get enough good sleep. You feel groggy, your concentration suffers, and you just feel more vulnerable, don't you? That's because your immune cells, the little warriors that fight off infections, are less effective when you're sleep deprived. Studies have shown that people who consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep are significantly more likely to catch a cold when exposed to a virus. It's during those deep sleep cycles that your body produces and releases cytokines, which are proteins that target infection and inflammation, effectively creating an immune response. Without enough good sleep, your body can't produce enough of these protective proteins. So, how do we make quality sleep a priority? It's simpler than you might think. Start by trying to go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, your circadian rhythm. Think of it like training your body's internal clock. Another helpful tip is to create a relaxing bedtime routine. For me, that means dimming the lights an hour before bed, perhaps reading a physical book, not on a screen, or listening to some calming music. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals late in the evening, and try to keep your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool, even if you don't fall asleep immediately. Just lying in a peaceful, dark room helps your body unwind. Remember, sleep is not a luxury. It's a non-negotiable pillar of good health, especially for strengthening your defenses against illness. Just making this one change can have a ripple effect on everything else. Now, flowing seamlessly from the importance of rest, let's talk about our second habit: mindful, consistent movement. And when I say movement, I'm not talking about intense, grueling workouts that leave you exhausted. I'm talking about incorporating gentle, regular physical activity into your daily life. Our bodies were designed to move, and as we get older, maintaining that movement becomes even more critical. Think about it. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. When you move, you improve circulation, which means oxygen and nutrients are getting delivered more efficiently to every cell in your body, including your immune cells. Movement also helps to reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in many age-related illnesses and can weaken your immune response. It helps your lymphatic system, which is part of your immune system, to drain toxins and waste products from your body. Without movement, this system can become sluggish, Many people think they need to join a gym or start a complicated exercise routine. And while those can be great, the truth is simple. Consistent movement can be incredibly powerful. For me, it's often just a brisk walk around the neighborhood. I aim for at least 30 minutes most days, but even short bursts of 10-15 minutes throughout the day add up. Maybe you enjoy gardening, gentle stretching, or even dancing to your favorite tunes in the living room. The key is consistency and finding something you enjoy, so it doesn't feel like a chore. The goal is to avoid prolonged periods of sitting. If you find yourself watching television for a long stretch, stand up during commercial breaks and do a few gentle stretches, or walk to the kitchen for a glass of water. Even standing more frequently throughout the day can make a difference. This isn't about becoming an athlete. It's about honoring your body's need to move, to keep the blood flowing, the muscles engaged, and the immune system primed. It's a simple act that yields profound benefits, not just for physical strength, but for your ability to ward off illness and maintain a vibrant, active life. Next, we'll move on to what you put into your body, which plays an equally vital role in your ongoing health. Continuing our journey toward robust health. Our third crucial habit centers around what we eat, a focus on nutrient-dense foods. You know, the old saying, "You are what you eat," becomes even more poignant as we age. The fuel we provide our bodies directly impacts our energy levels, our cognitive function, and critically, the strength of our immune system. Think of your body as a sophisticated machine. Would you put low-grade fuel into a high-performance engine and expect it to run perfectly? Of course not. Yet, many of us, without realizing it, feed our bodies with processed foods, excessive sugars, and unhealthy fats that actively hinder our natural defenses. When I talk about nutrient-dense foods, I'm referring to whole, unprocessed items that are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. These are the building blocks your immune system needs to function optimally. For instance, consider the power of colorful fruits and vegetables, berries like blueberries and strawberries, and leafy greens like spinach and kale are bursting with antioxidants that combat inflammation and protect your cells from damage. They are like tiny shields for your body. I make an effort to include a variety of these in my daily meals. Whether it's a handful of berries in my morning oatmeal or a generous serving of colorful vegetables with dinner. Another vital component is quality protein. As we get older, maintaining muscle mass becomes incredibly important, not just for strength, but also for overall vitality and a healthy immune response. Think about lean sources like chicken, fish, eggs, beans, or lentils. These provide the amino acids necessary for building and repairing tissues, including those involved in immune function. And let's not forget healthy fats, the kind found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These healthy fats are essential for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins, which many vitamins like A, D, E, and K are, and they play a role in reducing inflammation throughout the body. What's equally important is what we limit. Reducing your intake of highly processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive refined carbohydrates can dramatically reduce systemic inflammation and free up your immune system to do its job. It's about nourishing your body from the inside out, providing it with the precise ingredients it needs to build a strong defense. This isn't about rigid diets, but rather a consistent commitment to making wholesome choices most of the time. Moving on to our fourth habit, one that is often underestimated but profoundly impacts our physical health, effective stress management, and cultivating mindfulness. In our busy lives, stress can feel like a constant companion. But chronic stress is more than just an emotional burden. It takes a serious toll on your physical body and, specifically, your immune system. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol, which, in the short term, can be helpful. But when constantly elevated, they can suppress your immune response, making you more susceptible to illnesses. Have you ever noticed how you often get sick right after a period of intense stress? That's not a coincidence. Learning to manage stress isn't about eliminating it entirely. That's impossible, but about changing how your body responds to it. This is where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness simply means being present and aware of the moment without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. Simple practices can make a world of difference. Deep breathing exercises are incredibly powerful. Just taking a few slow, deep breaths, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth, can activate your body's relaxation response, lowering your heart rate and calming your nervous system. I often do this before I get out of bed in the morning or whenever I feel a moment of tension creeping in. Another wonderful practice is gratitude. Taking a few moments each day to consciously think about things you're grateful for, no matter how small, can shift your perspective and reduce stress hormones. You can keep a gratitude journal or simply reflect on it during your morning coffee. Spending time in nature, even just sitting in a park or your garden, can also be incredibly calming. The sounds, the fresh air, the natural beauty, it all helps to lower stress levels. This isn't about becoming a Zen master. It's about giving your mind and body regular mini breaks from the daily grind, allowing them to reset and fortify your inner resilience. When your mind is calmer, your body has more resources to devote to health and healing. Now, for our fifth and final habit, one that might surprise you with its profound impact on physical well-being, cultivating strong social connections and a sense of purpose. This habit is often overlooked in discussions about physical health, but the evidence is clear. Loneliness and social isolation can be as detrimental to your health as smoking or obesity. As we age, our social circles can sometimes naturally shrink, and it becomes even more important to actively nurture connections. Think about it when you feel connected, supported, and have people to share your joys and challenges with. You generally feel happier and less stressed. This emotional well-being directly translates into better physical health because it reduces those harmful stress hormones and strengthens your immune system. Humans are inherently social creatures. We thrive on connection. For me, staying connected means regularly reaching out to friends and family, whether it's a phone call, a video chat, or meeting for a cup of tea. It's also about actively participating in my community, joining a book club, volunteering for a cause I care about, or participating in a local walking group provides opportunities for meaningful interactions and a sense of belonging. These connections don't just ward off loneliness. They give life texture, meaning, and joy, which are powerful immune boosters. Beyond social connection, having a strong sense of purpose is incredibly invigorating. This doesn't mean you need to start a new career. Purpose can come from so many places: pursuing a hobby you love, mentoring someone, taking care of grandchildren, learning a new skill, or contributing to your community in any way. When you have something that gets you out of bed in the morning, something that excites you and gives you direction, it fills you with vitality. This sense of purpose provides mental and emotional engagement that keeps your brain sharp and your spirit uplifted. And a joyful, engaged spirit is a powerful ally against illness. So, don't underestimate the power of nurturing your relationships and finding meaning in your daily life. These are not just pleasantries. They are vital components of a truly healthy existence. This leads us to the surprising truth I mentioned at the beginning. Something you might not have expected. So, there you have them, the 5 habits that have been my steadfast companions for decades, helping me navigate life's journey with remarkable health and vitality. We talked about prioritizing quality sleep, ensuring your body gets the deep rest and repair it needs to fortify your immune system. Then, we explored the simple yet powerful act of consistent, mindful movement, keeping your circulation flowing, your lymphatic system active, and your body resilient. We delved into the profound impact of nutrient-dense eating, nourishing your cells with the wholesome building blocks they need to protect you from within. We also discussed the critical importance of effective stress management and cultivating mindfulness, recognizing that a calm mind directly contributes to a robust physical state. And finally, we uncovered the often underestimated power of cultivating strong social connections and a deep sense of purpose, showing how a rich inner life and supportive community are fundamental to your physical well-being. The surprising truth, the thing I mentioned at the very beginning, is these 5 habits aren't just about preventing illness in isolation. They are deeply interconnected. forming a holistic web of well-being where each habit supports and strengthens the others. When you sleep better, you have more energy to move. When you move, you often sleep better and reduce stress. When you eat well, your body is better equipped to handle stress and supports brain function, which helps with focus and purpose. When you feel connected and purposeful, your stress levels naturally decrease, and you're more motivated to take care of yourself through better eating, sleeping, and moving. It's not about finding a magic pill or a complex secret. It's about consistently weaving these seemingly simple threads into the fabric of your daily life. These aren't just habits for preventing illness. They are habits for thriving, for living a life filled with energy, clarity, and joy. No matter your age, remember, dear friends, small changes, applied consistently over time, truly make an enormous difference to your health and happiness. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one habit that resonates with you most today, and focus on incorporating it little by little. Every small step forward is a victory. Your body is incredibly resilient, and it responds beautifully to care and attention. I truly hope that sharing my experience and these 5 habits gives you some practical ideas and renewed motivation to invest in your own health. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself and your loved ones. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you tried any of these habits? Do you have your own simple habits that have made a big difference in your health journey? Please share them. Your insights could help so many others in our community. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel. And if you'd like more practical tips and uplifting content for living your best life at every age, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you for spending this time with me. Live your best life at every age.